Good afternoon, Professor and fellow classmates. We are Team 2 and we will be discussing the topic of social loafing and how to resolve it. First, we will take a look at the scenario where social loafing takes place before we dive into the questions. Question 1, the reasons behind social loafing and how to solve it. Question 2, how we would change the way the team functions to ensure active participation. And lastly, question 3, our resolution to the situation. Let us take a look at this video to understand the scenario where social loafing takes place.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are Team 2, and now we will be introducing to you our characters. First, we have Che Yu, our team leader. Next, we have Serene, our top performer. Next, we have Ruo Fan, our first social loafer. And lastly, we have Darren, the second social loafer. One fine day. Ding!
Oh, I've got an email. Wait, what? I better call for a group meeting. I need to tell my team about this. Alright, come in, guys. Sit down, Darren. Ruo Fan. Alright, guys, so I have a news for you all. The trial process has been delayed.
Huh? Then what are you supposed to do?
So for now, right? Just go back and do your own thing. Don't worry about it.
Hey Serene, Ruo Fan, let's go take a break. There's been a delay in the trial process.
Yeah. I got a lot of things to do. Y'all go.
Don't need to do it's been delayed already.
But there's really a lot of things to do.
Let's just go.
Okay.
Hey Darren, it's good, right? Now the trial is delayed.
Yes, that's great. And nobody will find out that we're slacking. Anyway, we can just push all the work to Serene since she's so good at the job.
Yeah. So should we go back to the office now?
Nah, let's slack a while more. Let's walk a bit slower.
Meanwhile,
Why am I working so hard? They've been at the break for 20 minutes. I'm the only one working. Maybe I should just quit the job. I think I'm gonna type my resignation letter to the manager. Hello, I have something to tell you.
Alright, take a seat.
Well, honestly, this project I've been doing all the work. Like, the other two team members are not even doing anything. I'm really stressed out. I don't know what to do, but I've already typed up my resignation letter. I want to quit.
Wait, what?
Social loafing is a concept where people are prone to exert less effort when working in a group compared to if they were performing the task individually. A simple example would be the Ringelmann rope pulling experiment, where the participants were asked to pull a rope. He found that with increasing group size, the individual contribution decreased. Next, I would like to hand over my time to Simon, who will further explain social loafing. Simon, please.
Thank you, Darren. We will now examine the consequences of social loafing. Having social loafers in the organization may result in the two extreme effects of social loafing: free rider and sucker effect. Building on what Darren has elaborated on social loafing, our group believes that such behavior has a significant influence on his or her co-workers. Some may think that his or her contribution has little or no impact to the overall success, thus does not contribute to the cause at all. As for co-workers who are constantly performing in the organization, they may experience stress due to overload of additional work from social loafers and free riders in the organization. The sucker effect occurs when this group of top performers perceive that they are doing more than their fair share of the group's work. One way to reduce the injustice of such a situation is to reduce their own level of effort or even choose to leave the organization. Moving forward, we will now look into the reasons behind social loafing behavior by applying the basic organizational behavior model. The basic OB model covers 3 distinct levels, which are individual, group, and organization. Our group has identified social loafing behavior as the outcome of the input and process. Relating back to the roleplay earlier, Darren, the social loafer, possessed a casual attitude towards work. On a group level, it seems like everyone has identical tasks. And the team leader, he did not assign tasks to his team members. We may also observe a passive working culture in the organization. Under the process stage, we may assume that Darren has low involvement in the project, and due to mismatch of interests and tasks assigned, he is unmotivated. On a group level, the job responsibilities among each member is unclear. We can observe inefficient communications within the team, whereby members are unsure what they should be working on. The organization's manpower planning is rather inefficient. The team has no other task to proceed when the trial process has been delayed. Therefore, resulting Darren's poor attitude towards work and his social loafing behavior. With the aforesaid input and process on group and organization level, we can observe incoherence in group functioning, and as the outcome of individual and group levels add up, the overall productivity of the organization is compromised. Next, so how can we resolve the issues on social loafing? Since there are several factors that attribute to the behavior of social loafing, we would like to propose the carrot and stick approach to counter some of the causes in achieving the result of making individuals feel more responsible for the group goals. Our group has proposed some solutions in below to counter the causes. We suggest to break the current group size down into even smaller group size. By limiting the number of individuals in each group, we are able to strengthen the group orientation to forge unity and team spirit among groups. We should also manage employees' expectation through analyzing the individual skill sets and matching it with the task required in achieving the desired group outcome. To avoid diffusion of responsibilities, we should also highlight individuals' achievement to provide recognition for each member's accomplishment. Lastly, in order to ensure our group members are constantly motivated, we should conduct regular evaluation sessions or even quarterly incentives. I will now pass my time to Ruo Fan. Ruo Fan, please.
Moving on to question 2. What would the team leader change, if at all, about the way the team functions to ensure more active participation of all team members? Before we know how to make team members active, let's see what should the team leader change. The team leader himself needs to know that interpersonal skills are important. Better interpersonal skills will result in a lower turnover of quality employees, as well as it will improve the quality of workplace relationships and job satisfaction. It will also foster social responsibility awareness and boost the bottom line of the organization. The team leader will also need to acquire 3 management skills. Firstly, technical skills, which is the ability to apply specialized knowledge or expertise. Second, human skills, which is the ability to work with, understand, and motivate other people. Last but not least, conceptual skills, which is the mental ability to analyze and diagnose complex situations. So how is our team functioning now? So according to our case, the team leader failed to understand the workforce diversity, which led to our team in a chaos where everyone is doing their own things and there's no teamwork and no common goal at all. So what to do to get team members' participation? They could implement more frequent team meetings to allow them to hold one another accountable for their work. This will increase their desire to put in more effort and not to be a burden. This also does not have to be a serious meeting. It could just be a small chat to know more about each other. Secondly, they can implement a buddy system such that the top performer and the social loafer will work together so that both will be motivated and achieve a common goal. Lastly, the team can have team bonding activities such as escape hunt, which allows team members to feel more invested to one another. So after active participation, the team will be more cohesive, and this will allow team members to trust one another, as well as seek common goals and work together better. Greater the group cohesion, the greater the effect on group function, which leads to effective outcome, and this will eliminate social loafing.
Thank you, Ruo Fan. Now I will be discussing whether we should resolve this situation by ourselves or to report the case to the higher ups for possible disciplinary measures. In deciding this, we have to remember that our responsibility as a team leader is to motivate and direct the team to our common goal. Now, we will look at the pros and cons of each choice. Firstly, I will talk about the pros of resolving the situation by ourselves. By doing so, the team will look up to us as we were effective in solving the problem. As a result, they will have more trust in us, which can then result in stronger bonds. Hence, the team will be more driven towards achieving the common goal. Moreover, the higher ups might recognize our ability to lead and hence give us more opportunities in the future, which can then lead to a promotion. However, the situation may remain the same or worsen as more people experience the sucker effect. The sucker effect is a phenomenon that can occur in working environments when more productive team members realize that other members may be free riding. Due to this, the more productive team members will refuse to continue supporting the non-contributing peers and decrease their own effort and might even leave the company. Therefore, this results in a decrease in quality of work. Other than that, the team members might also lose confidence in our ability to lead and hence feel less motivated to put in effort. On the other hand, if we decide to report this situation to the higher ups, we are able to ensure that high performers are not being neglected and that their concerns are being raised. Moreover, this also sets a tone that loafing is not tolerated, which can then prevent future loafing. However, even if this was effective in making the loafers put in more effort, it might end up with them doing it with resentment, and hence they might not put in quality work. Furthermore, by escalating the problem, the team will think that we are not trustworthy and they will feel betrayed. This might then weaken the team spirit, which may affect future projects. Lastly, the higher ups might feel that we were incompetent, especially since we just joined the team and we might get demoted. After weighing the pros and cons of each option, we have decided that we will first attempt to solve it by ourselves using the solutions that we mentioned earlier, but if there is no improvement, we will have to let the higher ups handle the situation. With that, I conclude our presentation. Thank you for your attention.